I'll start from the beginning. So basically, like we did the show in January, right?
Yeah.
Because that kind of just popped up. I was a buy on because I was like, I'm not gonna miss it, which basically means I had to pay to get on the fucking show, which is fine.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing. And I was like, I saw it. It was relatively cheap. I got to spend a few days in Colorado. And I need to perform. I need to do a show to get the reps in and kind of just learn what the fuck I'm doing.
It's good practice too.
Yeah, I need to learn what I was doing. So at the end of the day, it was like a 5-minute set. But like I got to meet one of the biggest independent rappers of all time, Futuristic. So in alone of itself, that was worth it. I got to meet OCD, Michael Manelli, and like that whole crew, and kind of see how like shit works like that. That was like a big learning experience. So I was super fucking disappointed about my performance though. I'm trying not to make sexual noises into the microphone when I drink. I was super disappointed about the performance in itself because like so I took Brett with me, my cousin B-Pags, to do the show because I knew I needed a hype man. And you're not very music industry savvy, Nick Walk. So
not at all.
I'll explain what a hype man is basically it's like somebody who like can step in when I run out of breath.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying one word and then I'm fucking exhausted, he can like say in and finish the sentence.
Yeah.
So I brought Brett to do that. We practiced the song. It was Godlike featuring Futuristic himself. I knew I had to do that song. The song came out like 2 weeks after the actual performance itself. So I knew I had to do that song because like the song that it's featuring is the guy headlining the fucking show. So like
you kind of had to.
I was super proud of like actually putting that song, getting that song together. Cause fuck, it was like a lot of work just to pay for it and get everything that I needed to get done for it. But we went and we did it, and we practice it and practice it and practice it. I think I actually hate that fucking song now because I hate fucking listening to it because I fucking have just practiced it and done it to death, which I guess is natural. I may have listened to that song fucking 150 times on the day of the actual show. Everything's great. We get there. I meet the guy, I meet the point of contact. We go in there. They're filming like their vlog series. I'm like a fish out of fucking water, nervous, don't know what the fuck to do. Brett's fucking all day was fucking sweating bullets like a motherfucker, which was funny. Like the whole time, like leading up to the show, I wasn't nervous, and I still wasn't even nervous when we got there. I was nervous the seconds that it took to get on stage.
Yeah.
And that was the exact same thing as it was the other two shows that I did. So anyway, we get there, everything's good to go. Nervous. Oh, they got Goku here. That's cool. Nervous, not nervous. We go to the backstage. I meet Futuristic Zach, super fucking awesome guy, cool guy, fucking super dope. I fucking apologize for like blowing up his phone constantly, fucking leading up to the shit because. Like, I was like, what time do you need to be there? Where do you need me to be at? Hey, can you get this song to me? Am I allowed to get in this venue? Because, like, the first time I was supposed to do one in Phoenix beforehand.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, because I was supposed to get into Phoenix, but I was afraid I wasn't able to because the venue was 21 up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was 20 at the fucking time. So I was like, I don't know if I can get in the thing. So I like texted him. He's like, yeah, I'll check with the venue. He's a fucking super busy guy. So I don't have like his direct fucking phone number or anything like that. So I'm like messaging him on his website, his Indie Amplify website, which like you can use to like get features and shit like that, which is also super cool. So I'm messaging him on that. I don't think they get notifications whenever they get text from it. So of course he didn't see it. So fucking, everything worked out in the end. But I ended up, like, just to be safe, switching from the Arizona show to the Colorado show because he was on tour. So, or like a 5-mini show tour. So, like, at the end of the day, it wasn't that big of a deal. So we get there and everything's fine. We do the vlog shit. I'm like a fish out of fucking water. That vlog still hasn't come out yet because I think I fucked up just so bad.
What's the vlog for?
It's for his like Indie Amplify channel. where he's like supporting independent artists and stuff like
Oh.
that. So like they vlog like the openers of the show who like buy on to do it, which I was one of them because and like they film you doing sound check, which is where you test the microphones and see if you work for your set. I've never done that before. They film you like talking to Zach, asking him questions, and then they turn off the mic, and then you can like have a actual like private conversation with him, not on the camera. Still a super cool guy. Regardless, he's genuine all the way around. And so is Michael and OCD and all of them, super fucking awesome people. So I met him. I don't think that it may come out, it may not come out, but like if you watch it, I'm like fucking, I'm learning still. So it is what it is. I do the sound check. I ended up like performing the song as a part of the sound check, which you're just supposed to check the fucking microphones. So that shit was embarrassing. None of this is Zach's fault. It's all my fault. It's my first time ever doing
It's all right.
it.
You learned though. I bet the second and third time went a lot smoother.
Yeah, it was about, so like that whole show, like while I find, like I listen to the song to death, I get on stage to perform, I forget my fucking lyrics.
It's gonna happen though. First time.
So fuck me. Brett, who's on stage with me, knows the lyrics better than I do. I wrote the fucking song. So like I forget the lyrics. I like my dad's who was in the stage, he was fucking, you fucking killed it. And I was like, so that bothered me. The whole like nobody, like I don't think anybody noticed I forgot the lyrics, but I noticed. So that pissed me off. But still, it was the learning experience. It was making the connections. It was meeting the people. That made it all worth it.
Okay. And I bet the second time for your second concert, you performed a lot better.
Yeah, it was getting the reps in. So the second time, so that first time I ever did the show was it was a 5-minute thing on the Futuristic set. It was one song, or I could have made it 2 songs, but I just decided to make it one. Get the fuck out of there. Less is more type of thing. So we go to Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, Chicago.
The guy who helps me do like a lot of my PR and stuff, his name's Sam. Super fucking awesome guy. He helps me so much. Got me in the Rolling Stones. Kick ass. He is an artist manager, owns a music marketing agency, and he's a manager for Danny G, and he's on TikTok. He makes like super funny TikToks where he's like, maybe we'll post a clip of one of his TikToks. I don't fucking know. We'll see if I'm allowed to do that. I don't know. Well, it's a learning experience. And Michael Waves. Obviously, they weren't coming to St. Louis, but I asked if I can get on the thing, so we go do it, buy on whatever. I am allowed to get on there. Problem is, show's on Tuesday, so it's kind of one of those. It is what it is. My set is now instead of 5 minutes, it's 20 minutes.
So how many songs did you get to perform?
6 or 7. So like a little bit of a jump.
Yeah, 1 to 6.
Yeah, 1 to 6, about a 20-minute performance. Everything kind of went well. That still was about getting reps in, making the connections. I got to meet Michael, Danny. I got to meet Sam in person for the same time, and that was what that was about for me. And like again, like learning how to perform and learning more about the industry. And
Well, I think these first few years, it's all about learning.
yeah, and it went well. They said the performance was well, but again, I got pissed off with it because I fucking went over to the mic stand, and there's a video of this. I went over to the fucking mic stand to perform one of the slower songs. And I'm like standing with the mic stand like this, and then the mic stand just fucking shrinks, and it's getting lower and lower and lower, and I'm like, what?
So it's like going down?
Yes, it's shrinking. I don't know how to fucking use a mic stand. So fucking I'm I'm down here singing this fucking thing. So I just whatever. So at the end of the day, I just walked away from the mic stand. I got upset.
You know how to use one now though?
No, it damn near happened to me in the hometown show too.
You should probably learn.
I should learn. I know. So I get off, and everybody's like, "Oh, you killed it, man!" And Danny and Michael are fucking awesome. I talk to Michael still. I ask him some questions sometimes. Super cool guy. Danny makes the funniest fucking TikToks I've ever seen in my life. He like makes TikToks where it's like, it's based on like sports games, right?
Oh.
So it's like post-game interview, you just went on a first date with your girlfriend, and they're like, Danny, how you doing? How do you think you just went on a date with your girlfriend? How do you think you went? And Danny's like, well, Tim, I think it went pretty well. We had to make some halftime adjustments, maybe get some candy, maybe get some Dippin' Dots. I think we'll renew her on the contract for the second date. Got a lot to talk about, though. Like, he does ones where it's like, fucking, like, Doritos or Sun Chips, and he's like, I got Doritos and 4. Give me he's fucking hilarious. He's a fucking funny guy.
He just relates everything to sports.
Yeah. And I was sitting there. He does other things too, but that's his main thing.
Yeah, those are always funny.
And I remember the funniest. I was with Hamar, and Danny's shit just pops up on my For You page. And I was like, I've shown it to a bar constantly, the videos and stuff like that. I'm like, look at this fucking guy. This guy's hilarious. Then I find out Sam's his manager, and I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck happened here? So anyway, I get to do the thing. Michael Wave, meet them. They're super cool. I gave them shirts, so that was a learning experience in itself. But again, I was pissed off with my performance because the fucking mic stand goddamn thing pissed me off. So anyways, now I did 2 shows away.
Now you come home.
I come home. I have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. I knew we had to do one here. Because, at the same time, I'm trying to get Brett reps in, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach him and let him learn. Because he's newer to this than I am. Fuck, he started making music, what? A year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yeah, when did you start making music?
Whenever we started making diss tracks on your sister.
I think that was our junior year.
Yeah, so
high school.
2016.
Yeah.
Maybe 2017.
I think it was 2017.
Somewhere around there, yeah. That was probably my first introduction.
I remember those.
Yeah, I remember them too. What a fucking travesty those were. Testing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the year.
Yeah. Now I'm only in the right side now.
You have that same problem? I actually just noticed the left one went out.
Huh. What the fuck? All right, whatever. Hopefully everything's good. Anyways. So I knew I had to do a show here in St. Louis. Have no idea how the fuck that's gonna go. Ooh, that sounds cooler whenever you take it off. So I have no idea how the fuck that's gonna go. I don't know who's coming. I don't know who actually gave a shit to come to watch the thing. I'm looking at venues, trying to find venue after venue after venue. A lot of them are you have to pay to get into.
Oh.
A lot of money to pay to get into. And it's not about the money, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to make that money back. I don't know what's going to happen with all that. So,
So how'd you find, what was it, Blueberry Hill? Is that where you went?
Yeah. So the band who opened up for us, who I asked to open up for us, are their parents are family friends of ours. And I kind of know them a little bit. And they're super fucking, they're an incredible band. I went and seen them a few times. And I was like, they're going to sell tickets. They're incredible. Why not have them open up for me? So then there was the fear of now we're mixing rock and rap, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And Brett's like, I don't want to go to Blueberry Hill because I want to have fucking pyro.
What's pyro?
Fire, not fireworks, but flames and fucking CO2.
You were limited at Blueberry Hill?
You couldn't do it in Blueberry Hill because it's a restaurant, couldn't set on the fucking fire alarms. And everywhere else that we could go to might be able to do it is tricky. That's probably gonna happen for the second show, but for this first show, I was just kind of let's just fucking. Oh, we're back. I was like, let's just fucking get in and see what happens first. Let's see if we can actually sell some tickets. I finally reached out to Blueberry Hill. I get a hold of somebody. They're fucking super awesome, incredible place. They fucking marketed the shit out of it. they put like LED, like Logic came to town, have his fucking concert. We were thinking about going to that, but you couldn't because your concussion.
When is that?
It happened already.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, they apparently they had like LEDs of like promoting our show.
Oh, really?
That's what they said. I don't know. I didn't go.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have gone, but I think that was like a Labor Day weekend or something like that, and I had to go to the lake or something like that. I don't know.
I thought you and Jeff were gonna go.
Wonder what happened. So
I think I know.
yeah. So fucking we finally get together. I wanted Guilty Pleasures to go on last because like I just figured that we're back out.
It's
Yeah, we're flipping in and out. I wanted them to go last, but they were there so many times already. The venue didn't want it, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm headlining, which is already weird. To fucking jump.
Yeah, each set you do one song,
Yeah.
like 6 and 20, and now
Yeah.
you're headlining.
Now I'm fucking headlining the venue in the show. We pull up there. It says the Ian Moore on fucking.
Pretty sick though, you know.
It's cool. It was fucking incredible. I'm like promoting the fucking shit out of this thing. I'm posting about it every fucking day. Guilty Pleasures, they pop up on Fox News, and I still don't know how we're doing. I'm getting ticket counts, and I knew that like so with these things is that they skyrocket the week of or the weekend of. But I just was fucking going ham.
Do you know like the difference? You know how you can buy them online, or you said you can buy the tickets in person.
Yeah, so you can buy them in person.
You know, like what was the percentage? Do you know of like how many people bought it in person?
So we
compared to
sold
online?
200. I knew on the Friday before the show was on Sunday. The Friday before the show, we sold 111. I texted Zach, who is the lead singer of Guilty Pleasures, because I'm
Yeah.
like talking to him to let them know, hey, you need to be here at this time and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, we sold 111 so far. And Zach was like, holy fuck, that's a lot for online sales. And I was like, what are you talking about, online sales?
I was
And he-
2 of those.
And he was like, we typically do a lot like at the door. And I was like, oh,
You sold like almost 90 at the door.
yeah. So show day comes around, we get inside. Terry, who's my point of contact for the Blueberry Hill, works at Blueberry Hill, super awesome guy, super great. He was like, ticket sales are doing pretty good. We're over 150. And I was like, huh?
But when was this?
This Sunday of, like while we're loading in, getting there.
Oh, was this before people could buy tickets, or?
No, this is like show day. Like we're at 150 now. Then you had walk-ins. So like the fucking green room. So now I know we have 150 tickets sold, but I'm still nervous because I'm not like nervous to perform. I'm nervous about like what's going to happen here because you're still mixing rock and rap.
Yeah.
I had that in the back of my mind. I had, we had a bunch of shirts being.
I almost think it's better though to have different genres because you have different people come in and watch.
Yeah. Yeah, but like a lot of like the Guilty Pleasures fans and who really like that rock music are a little bit older.
Yeah,
Not like-
they could always just leave after that.
They
but
did. Not all of them, but like I did see like
It's like the end of a game when all the fans
Yeah.
are leaving.
I saw like 5 or 10% of people leave, but like still, like that's like what there was like I don't know 20 like 15 people who left. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Yeah, I get it. So fucking we go in the green room, we set up, do sound check, everything's great, everything's cool. Fucking Guilty Pleasures go on, absolutely smash it in the green room, which is the backstage room.
Yeah.
It's by the stage, and like there's a peephole to the door that you can look out, and I look out, I see fucking 200 people.
Oh, it's packed.
I'm like,
Well,
what the fuck? And it's small, like it's an enclosed.
that's the thing is you got to know like
Yeah,
this
it's
area.
It's an enclosed small. It's in the basement of the fucking restaurant.
We had 200 people in a basement.
Yeah,
They're gonna be pretty cool.
Look
but
fucking little packed.
If you go in a full arena with 200 people, it's not gonna look so good.
Huh?
We know by
We'll get back
experience.
to that in a second.
Yeah, we know what it looks like.
So I look out, Guilty Pleasures, they fucking smash it, murder it. Everybody's loud as fuck, going ham for these fucking guys, right? I'm sitting in the back. Brett is about to go on. There's like a 20-minute interlay between them and what Brett goes on because they have to get their equipment and stuff like that. Brett is like doing fucking push-ups, kind of freaking out a little bit. The DJ plays a Flo Rida song. So like fucking so Brett knows to like go on. That was like Brett's main thing. Like every time we did rehearsal is like you have to play the Flo Rida song before we start.
What song?
The Club Can't Handle Me Right Now.
It's a good song.
Right now. Yeah, so fucking DJ comes in, he goes, hey, I'm gonna play your Flo Rida song. Walks back out, plays it. D2, shout out to you, incredible. He plays it. Brett's like standing by the door, kind of freaking out a little bit. But like, I look at the people, fucking people are going ham. They're dancing. They're going off. And I'm not like saying this because it was like my show and like, oh, look how fucking good we did. I was actually fucking so happy. And then fucking Brett's first song is like a mix of his intro and his second song off of his album. And it's like a skit thing where like we had the lights go out. And then I don't know if the lights actually went out because we were in the backstage. But like the lights were supposed to go out. And then it was like a robot voice that goes, this is a demo. Keep your hands inside of and then it's like a roller coaster sound.
I wish I was there. That sounds sick.
It was fucking people are now screaming. Brett runs out there, crowd goes fucking wild. He is murdering his set, and I'm like, this is gonna turn out just fine. So now like leading up to the thing, like because my set and his set they combine.
Yeah.
Because we record that song together. So his set ends, and he's like he does this thing where he goes, all right, St. Louis, I'll see you later. And he walks back, opens up the door, the green room door.
And you walk out?
And he turns around, he comes back, and he does this. He goes, actually, I think I have one more song with a really familiar face. And then, like, our song plays, I run out there. So during that whole point, he's about to be done, the Guilty Pleasures drummer walks in with 2 glow sticks. Because, like, the glow sticks are passed out at this point.
You said that was only for when you were performing, right?
Yeah, but Brett used it for his too.
What was it? Guilty Pleasures didn't want them?
I forgot to bring it up to him, to be honest. And plus, like, if they used it for theirs, then
you said they have an older generation too, right?
A little bit, yeah. They had kids like they're our age, like there to watch them, like friends of theirs and stuff like that. But mostly, it's kind of like older people who really like rock. I would say in their 20s, 30s. Stuff like that, maybe even 40s, 50s. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no fucking idea. That was my fear. It worked out the way it was supposed to. I run out there, fucking go ham. Now my set's 40 minutes. I'm wearing a flannel. Gets hot as fuck.
So let me ask you though, out of all 3, which one do you like better?
Of my performances?
No, just like overall, like the setup. Do you like being like the 6-minute one or the 20? Or I guess
I loved being the headliner.
I figured.
I like being the main event.
I know how you like pictures and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It was fun being the last guy to go on, and I think like at the end of the day, I probably wasn't the biggest draw. I think like Guilty Pleasures was probably the biggest draw, and that's why I wanted them to go on last because they've been doing shows. Like, they got 2 years on me on this. But I went out there, 200 people, all of them have glow sticks. Fucking Brett, JB, all of them are at the front.
Does the crowd, like, amp you up when you go out there?
Yes.
Like, if you're nervous and you go out there and you just see everyone waving that shit around.
Yeah, fat adrenaline.
That's what adrenaline, yeah.
Adrenaline. And now, like, I'm also nervous about, like, how's my knee gonna hold up? We'll get to that in a second. But like fucking, I run out there, fucking people are dancing, going ham. It couldn't have went better.
Yeah, the video you sent me, it looked pretty cool.
I was so grateful that everybody came out and saw it, and a lot of people got shirts, and a lot of people stole shirts too. Fuckers, love you, but fuckers.
I gotta steal one.
Yeah, we had like 25 shirts for sale. I only got like 8 notifications that people bought them, and they were all gone. And I was like, "What the fuck happened here?"
Where are the other 17?
It's fine. Who cares? So, I do the set. Everything goes great. Of course, there's things I'd fix or want to fix. Like, I wish I didn't go like still out. I wish I didn't like walk back and forth so much, but We'll change it for the next one.
Well,
and-
you learn.
Yeah, you learn. And I met everybody after the show. Well, as many people as I could. It's a Sunday night. Like, the fact that we did 200 damn near 200 tickets. It wasn't exactly 200, but it was close. 200 tickets on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Big. Right?
Imagine if you did it on like a Friday or
I think
Saturday.
I think if we do a Friday or Saturday night, which is definitely going to be the next one.
Probably
whenever-
300.
I think we might sell that bitch out. That the venue holds like 350. So I think we do well. And plus the good news is a lot of our family, friends, and shit, they like to drink. So I think Blueberry Hill did pretty good
Making money.
as far as making money. So I got to talk to everybody. Everybody was super nice. It was a super awesome time. It couldn't have gone better. I wouldn't change a thing. Even like the fuck ups. It was rough at some points, like making sure everything went well. But everybody I met and worked with, the sound guy was awesome. D2, the DJ was awesome. Everything about it was